Hello, I'm Bennett, and I'm applying for the East Grand Rapids science position. I'll just do a brief introductory about myself. I am new to the area. I've just lived in the Grand Rapids area for about 7 months, and I've come from Florida. So it has been an interesting weather adventure so far being up here. It's our first winter here that we have ever experienced. So that has been fun. I just like to also say I have, some academic background here. I have a bachelor's in molecular microbiology and a master's in science with the biology track. I am extremely passionate about science and particularly STEM, which I'll talk more about later, that I had the opportunity to teach recently. So I will go ahead and just kind of start off and bring up my teaching philosophy now, which I like to call constructivism. I believe in a student-centered curriculum where students have the opportunity to kind of construct their own understanding that builds upon their background knowledge and their current knowledge as well. My goal is to structure the learning environment to integrate inquiry and discovery-based learning, not only using their background knowledge, the current knowledge, but also their own personal and collective experiences. I like to create a learning environment that enriches learning, of course. I want students to be engaged. I want students to be able to work collaboratively, which I feel is very, very important. I like to tell my students as well when they enter the classroom, you are now a family. We're here to help each other, to bring each other up, to help guide one another, not tear each other down. So I like to create a nice, safe, open environment for my students. Some ways that I kind of bring this out in them is that we do a lot of problem-solving type of activities and lessons, of course, critical thinking, creative thinking, literacy strategies incorporated in there. Because amongst all of that, differentiation is a huge key, especially in science, because there could be a lot of learning gaps in science, depending where the students are from, and just based on my past experiences, a lot of our inquiry-based lessons, particularly when we do labs, I notice differentiation is a huge role there that I found to be very beneficial for the students into grasping and understanding the unit goal. I like to also take a lot of my lessons and think about my students' strengths and what their interests are, and be able to mold that into the lesson, because if they're more engaged, they're more inclined to understand the topic, create a connection with the topic. I also like to incorporate technology. Something about myself that I will say I love incorporating technology into my lessons. I was given the opportunity several years ago to start the bioscience program in my middle school. And we're the only middle school in the county that had it, so I had to write the entire curriculum for it. I ended up getting involved with our county's curriculum writing department and part of the comprehensive science curriculum writing team, because we're doing a huge change one year about our curriculum, and I was a part of that. And I was a part of the literacy cadre, and I was given the opportunity to also become a part of the UF Lastinger coaching program, which is a year-long program that I was selected by my principal to attend. So it was a huge honor to do that. And by the end of the year, I was certified in becoming an instructional coach. So the following year, I taught science, I taught bioscience, ran that program, and I was also an instructional coach not only for my team, which I was a department chair of, which was also a fantastic opportunity as well, but also amongst other teams in our school too. When I first moved into the area, many people were talking to me about different districts, which is run very differently from back in Florida. And one district that repeatedly came that was highly recommended was East Grand Rapids. They talked about the rigorous programs, how this district strives for excellence, and how the students there have so many opportunities, both academic and after-school programs and sports. And it seemed like a district that I feel was very well fit for me. And I knew when this opportunity came up, I had to apply for it. It has been a great experience here in Grand Rapids so far. I've been teaching for 6 years, and I can't wait to continue my teaching growth here in Grand Rapids. I have wanted to teach since my sophomore year of high school. That's where that little light bulb went off when I had the opportunity to teach, more tutor students in chemistry and in algebra. And I had a side job at Sylvan as well, being a tutor there. And I realized that is when I wanted to become a teacher. And once I was given the opportunity to become a teacher, I realized this is it. I love it. It's a great opportunity every day going in, having something different. It's unpredictable, and you never have the same day twice. So that's always been part of my passion there for it. And of course, science. My undergrad's in science. That has always been something I know I want my life to stay involved in. And to have students see that science is not only a subject, but it's the processes and the basics behind science can be incorporated in any subject matter you want to do. I like to do a little game with them that says, hey, give me a career and I'll tell you how science can help motivate you, or how the STEM process can just help you in that. And I would like to say about 95% of the time I'm able to do that. So the kids usually get a kick out of that because I'm able to kind of figure something out. So this has been a great opportunity. I hope that I get to hear from everyone soon. I greatly appreciate this opportunity. Thank you.